しかった幸せこれでいいの？じゃあなんで泣きそうな顔してるの？花はないんでしょう。でも抱きしめていたよずっと。君は最低なことをしてるのに世界で一番好きな人。唇が可愛いねなんてバカにしないでよなベベ。もう行かないで私のことだけ見て愛して素直に伝えたら期待ばかりしちゃうの。たま息のしりの I love you。 嫌になっても思い出して君しかいないってまた戻って私よって赤くなってダメだよって言ってキスをして I see her in your eyes I see you in my eyes The fear in your heart I feel you in my heart。世界は美しいね。傷跡忘れるほどに生まれた意味とか考えてしまう。まずは手を動かせ生きてゆくためにいつかこの汚れた手も好きになるかな。覚えていてあなたは美しいそう気づくまで私は歌ってよ忘れないで。あなたは美しいこの世界がそう言っている。この心がそう言っているから。世界は美しいね。涙が無駄と思うほどにぼやけた視界で何が見えるだろう。まずは手を動かせ愛されるためにいつかこの汚れた手もあなたとつなぎたいな。覚えていてあなたは美しいそう気づくまで私は歌ってよ忘れないで。あなたは美しいこの世界がそう言っている。この心がそう言っている。開いた穴はトゲを抱いて次第にあなたを蝕む。塞いだ愛は温かくて心がそれを知り出す。覚えていてあなたは美しいそう気づくまで私は歌ってよたとえ全てわからなくなっても鼓動だ 背中越しから聞こえてくる君と私をつなぐ声が今気づかせてくれた認めて変えてくれたからじゃない私も出した甘い一枚なまっすぐで不器用な君の世界は偏った日常に足をつけた私だけの栄養素ななななななからじゃないけど一緒にいたいわ君の声が紡いだ日々は愛しいお弁当背中越しから聞こえてくる君と私をつなぐ想いが話したくない今は君と作る幸せが心の奥花柄に染めてく背中越しから聞こえてくる君と私をつなぐ声が今気づかせてくれた認めて変えてくれたからじゃない私も出した君がくれた私だああなんでかないつの間にずっと考える君の笑顔この気持ちの答え合わせはもうちょっと後のようですななななななからじゃないけどずっと聞きたいな君と作る幸せな日にいってらっしゃいのその声を強気な私の弱いところも全部君だけそう君だけが包んでくれたんだ
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the cosplay competition for Animaga 2025. We are your hosts. My name is Dent, and this is Nessie. We are so happy to be here today and hang out with all you wonderful people. We've got a whole bunch of incredible cosplayers backstage. Can we give a massive round of applause to them for their encouragement, please?
Louder. That's better.
We would also like to introduce our judges down the front who've got a very difficult job ahead of them deliberating over who gets what. We've got Ari, Hides, and Lumi. And special guest MJ. Make some noise for them, please, everybody. All right. Here's how we're going to do it. We'll call people up on stage, give them a quick interview, and then they will pose for the cameras. Alrighty. Nessie, you ready to get started?
I guess so. Who wants to go first?
I'll start. All right.
That makes it easy for me.
Excellent. Happy days. Go put your feet up backstage. Have a couple more of those Tim Tams that we got left over from the guest panels. Alrighty, our very first contestant of our cosplay competition is Apple Pie as Yazawa Nico from Love Live. Make some noise for Apple Pie, everybody. All right, can we have the music down, please? Okay, what is your favorite part of this costume?
Probably the fact that my skirt is made out of wallpaper. Like, I'm not joking. It's literally wallpaper that I bought off Taobao.
That's incredible. What made you choose to cosplay as this character?
So I love Love Live. This costume is a recreation of a stage costume from their final Love Live in 2016, when I saw the girls wearing these costumes on stage, I'm like, I need to learn how to sew to make that. So this is like the full circle moment of like, I learned to sew, I went to fashion school, I got a diploma, and now I'm here.
Make some noise, everyone. I just have to ask, what made you decide to use wallpaper to make a skirt?
Believe it or not, it's what they actually use in the original stage costumes.
That is absolutely incredible. Do we think Apple Pie has done a good job? Take a step forward into the lights and strike a pose and hold it for the cameras. Thank you so much. Everyone get your cameras out for those happy snaps. Everyone put your hands together for Apple Pie.
Alrighty, and a big round of applause welcoming to the stage Jin as Kikyo Zoldyck from Hunter x Hunter. Absolutely beautiful. Alrighty, we'll just turn down the music a bit. Alrighty, so just gonna ask a couple questions. You look absolutely gorgeous. How long did it take to put all this together?
It's 5 nights. 5 day night.
Just 5 days?
5 day night only.
Oh wow, that was so quick. Oh my gosh, I can't imagine how he did. I'll get you to stand in the middle there and just do a few poses for the audience and the camera. Beautiful. Big cheers, everyone, once again for Jin.
Do we have any Cowboy Bebop fans in the house? Make some noise for V Does Cosplay as Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop.
I think it's time to blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
An absolutely epic rendition of Spike Spiegel. What is your favorite part of the costume?
Definitely the jacket. Other than that, I also have slightly mismatched eye lenses, and it's like a really small detail from the show, which I find fun. Yep.
That's incredible. And it's like, if anyone sees it, they'll get it. What made you choose to cosplay as Spike?
I'm pretty late to the party. I only watched Cowboy Bebop this year. But I really liked his goofiness. Like, he's kind of cool but goofy at the same time. Yep.
Excellent. And which part of the costume was the most difficult or time-consuming?
Yeah, definitely the jacket. I've never patterned anything this complicated before. It was just a lot of cutting out shapes until it worked.
Do we think it worked? All right, take a couple of steps forward, find the light on your face, and pose for the cameras.
Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Let's hear it once more for V Does Cosplay.
Alrighty, and up next we have absolutely beautiful Rice Lu as Cafe Cuties Soraka from League of Legends, the Cafe Cuties line. Alrighty, you look so adorable. What would be your favorite part of the whole cosplay?
I think definitely the prop. Because who doesn't want to carry a giant croissant around everywhere? It's a little snack for the road.
And there we go, you're never going to go hungry during the con. And what made you choose to cosplay this character?
Well, if you can see how many ruffles and rhinestones and skirts and glitter, I just feel like a giant cupcake. I feel very, very cute and pretty. So.
Please give us a twirl. You're very sparkly at the back. I think a few people got blinded then. And which part was the most difficult or the most time consuming during build?
So it was definitely the prop. This was a 3D print. I've never 3D printed anything in my life before, so I had to learn the whole process, the software, top to bottom. There are a couple of fails, but we got there in the end, so I'm very, very proud of it.
Well, you did an amazing work. You look absolutely lovely. I'll get you to step forward and do some poses for the camera. Gorgeous. Another round of applause for Rice-Lu.
Alrighty, next up, do we have any Legend of Zelda fans out there? We have got Ren as Pyre from Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Make some noise, everybody. This is a delightful interpretation of Pyre. What kind of techniques did you use to make this cosplay?
Way too many. This took me like 2 years to make, and I remade a lot of stuff. So there's like foam work, it's like a little bit of woodwork in there too, a lot of sewing, which I'm not really used to, and like helmet wig as well. Like there's just so much to it.
2 years. Do we think it was 2 years well spent? Do you have a ballpark estimate for how many hours it took you?
Well, it probably like 200 or more. It's a lot, like 2 years, and it's like on and off. So I don't really know. I'm bad at time, but that's my guess. So
Definitely worth it in the end. Now, which part of the cosplay was the most difficult or time consuming?
it's like a tie between sewing like the main vest with all the different kind of sections. There's so much detail on the hat, which was so difficult to like figure out how to get it to sit on my head, it being like really heavy. But in the end, it turned out really good, and I'm really happy with it. So.
Do we think it turned out really good? Take a couple of steps forward and pose for the cameras, please. Make some noise, everyone, for Ren as Pyre.
Alrighty, and please welcome to the stage, we have Vi as Kaya from Genshin Impact. Fantastic, a true cavalry captain right here. You look absolutely stunning. What materials did you use when making this?
There are a lot of materials on this outfit, all the way from fur, cotton. There's a lot of silk on the outfit. I used ponte for the pants, and I've also used a lot of various like 3D printing materials like resin and PLA.
So you used a wide variety of techniques. So which techniques did you use when going into it? What are you most proud of? Which techniques were the most difficult?
I think the pants were kind of cool to make. So I've combined a lot of different kind of like applique and embroidery on the pants, and it's all done in paneling work, which I'm very happy with. It was an absolute nightmare to figure out how to assemble all of the pattern, and I had to assemble it in the most janky way I have ever done before for a pair of pants, but it worked, and that's all that matters, right?
I mean, you look amazing, so it was all worth it. Was it the pants that took the most time, or was there anything else that took an annoying amount of time?
The pants I did in one day. I absolutely sped through them. Gosh, what took the longest? I'm actually not too sure. The bodysuit, weirdly, that you actually can't see much of, took me quite a while and quite a few drafts because it has a fully open back and only attaches at the neck. And so you have to be really clever when you're patterning with stretch materials that it's not going to gape when you bend over, because we don't want to see anything that should not be seen. So that was really difficult to pattern.
It's always the ones that you don't see that takes the most effort. I'll get you to go up to the front here and pose for the camera. All right, everyone. Another round of applause for Vi as Kaya.
Our next entrant is the woman worth 100 soldiers. Please welcome Mia Rosie as Mikasa Ackerman from Attack on Titan Season 4. It's such a brilliant rendition. Make some noise, everyone. Step on over here. Now, what is your favorite part of this costume?
So despite all the amazing and big foam work that's on this costume, it's this tiny little piece here that I've hand painted with Warhammer paints. It's a tiny detail, so it's my favorite.
Sometimes tiny details are the best. What made you choose to cosplay as this character?
So Mikasa is my favorite character of all time. I've got her tattooed on my leg. This will be my 10th year cosplaying her, so it comes full circle as my first competition. So,
Which part of the cosplay was the most difficult or time-consuming?
figuring out how everything fits on it was very hard. So basically just making this thing very, very hard, considering that I self-patterned everything. So I didn't use any pre-existing patterns or 3D files.
All completely made from scratch. Can we have some noise for that, please? All right, take a couple of steps forward, find the light, and strike a really big pose to the audience. Get your cameras ready, everybody. One more huge round of applause for Mia Rosie as Mikasa Ackerman.
And up next, we have on the stage Sprycelyn as Beidou from Genshin Impact. You look absolutely gorgeous, stunning for a captain of pirates. What was your favorite part of the costume?
I think the skirt panels, because I've hand painted them by eye.
And how long did that take?
About 16 hours.
You couldn't catch me doing anything for longer than 2 hours. What made you choose to cosplay this character specifically?
I essentially looked at the Genshin designs because I wanted to tackle one and went, that looks easy enough, and I enjoyed it, so.
I mean, of all Genshin characters, she probably is the easiest. They are insane to look at. Which part was the most difficult or time-consuming for you?
Trying to work out how everything sits and lays.
Yeah, no, I can see. Well, you look perfect. It sits and flows beautifully. I'll get you to go to the front here and do a couple poses for the camera. Beautiful. One more round of applause for Sprycelyn.
Our next contestant is Ray Day Cosplay, dressed as Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon. An absolutely stellar effort. What is your favorite part of this costume?
Honestly, I'm really happy with all of it. I love the helmet and this ridiculously oversized boot. And the pauldrons are cool. I'm just, yeah, all the foam work.
All the foam work. Besides the foam work, what techniques did you use to make this cosplay?
I would say the most interesting one was making the foam look like leather, which really went really well with this, with the scrunched up tinfoil and heating it up and scrunching it in there, and then just some clever painting, and it looks like leather. That is why I love foam. You can make it look like anything.
A cosplayer's absolute best friend is foam. And which part of the cosplay was the most difficult or time-consuming?
Probably just either the patterning or hand sewing. There's a lot of like hand sewn stitches to stay true to the references, and it's very time consuming, but it does look really good, so it's worth it.
Do we think it was worth it? All right, take a couple of steps forward, find the light in your face, and strike your best hiccup pose. Let's hear it once more for Ray Day Cosplay as Hiccup.
Alrighty, you all better bow down for this one. We have Strayed Cos as My Day from Honkai Star Rail.
It is time. Make your choice.
I could let them pose all day. You look amazing. I love My Day myself. Now, I will say you look fantastic. What is your favorite part of the entire costume?
My favorite part would have to be the coattails down here, the amount of fabrics that went into it, the amount of issues I had throughout the way trying to fix that with the embossed fabric, the under fabric, which is transparent like black and red with all the pre-cut, getting the shadows of the flames. It all just went into the coattails pretty much.
It is incredibly detailed. It looks brilliant. So what materials went into it? What materials did you choose?
So mostly it was like an embossed like polyester, some faux leather, real leather that I had to try to engrave into myself. And then, yeah, 3D printing all the armor, just trying to consolidate all of those skills into it.
So you would have learned a lot while doing it. What techniques were new to you that you use?
All the new ones, getting into leather work, never touched real leather before, so trying to engrave that, using an antique powder to cover all the grooves and everything, and then getting like eyelets, making fully functional dress pants and all that. Yeah.
That's fantastic. You've built a whole new skill set for yourself. I'll get you to go up to the front here and do a few more poses for the camera. Round of applause for Strayed Cos. Beautiful.
Next up, we have got Rice Burb as Caesar King from Zenless Zone Zero. The Overlord from the Outer Ring, leader of the Sons of Caledon, Caesar King. Make some noise for Rice Burb, everybody. What is your favorite part of this cosplay?
It was the second thing I made, but after the whole costume was done, I spent quite a while on getting both the shield and sword working properly there as well. Definitely, I think the amount of effort that went into it and also the different type of processes that I had to learn to use was really interesting, and it's made completely by hand without anything 3D printed. So it's even got a Christmas wreath as the main wheel there as well.
A Christmas wreath is the main reel. That's just absolutely terrific. How long did it take to put the cosplay together?
So the main costume took about 6 months. It was on the way back from Smash. I decided, okay, I saw her character in the trailer. I wanted to make her in time for PAX. Didn't quite make it, but then everything else kind of came out this year as well. So working on and off for a year.
Oh my goodness, time well spent. And which part was the most difficult or the most time consuming?
Initially, I thought it was the jacket at first because there's so many intricate little details at the front and the back. So even little sleeve details had the buttons and different parts kind of exposed and the thick cuffs. but it was really interesting in that I could actually practice a whole bunch of different practices to try and get it working. Don't have an embroidery machine, so the pattern on the back is actually made out of paper first, where I painted it completely detailed and shadowed before I copy that design over for the main costume as well.
That's awesome. Do you want to turn around so people can see the pattern on the back? That is so well done. Alrighty. Take a couple of steps forward. Do your best Caesar King pose for the audience. Everyone get those cameras out. Let's hear it once more for Riceburb as Caesar King.
Alrighty, everyone get ready for a very special performance from Caspin doing Cure Sunshine from Heart Catch Pre-Cure. That was absolutely phenomenal to watch. You're so cute. Every time I see you, adorable. Let's move forward just a little bit. We're hiding in the dark from them. So you're doing Cure Sunshine. What's your favorite part of the entire costume?
It's probably all of the beading and the petals and the flowers and all that. Because all the flowers, if they weren't plastic, was made by me by fabric. And the hand beading is all done by me. So I take great pride in all my handwork.
That's a carpal tunnel nightmare. So what techniques did you use throughout the cosplay?
I did all of it was self-patterned by me. I made all the patterns a little bit harder to add more panels, because why not? Multi-layering of lace and dance satin and tulle, and just a lot of it trying to make everything as seamless as possible. And I just wanted to up myself as much as I could.
Well, it flows together so beautifully. You look absolutely gorgeous. What was the most difficult part of making this cosplay?
It would be the corset that I built. It was a sheer mesh curtain. So I've never built a corset before, but I wanted a modesty panel. So I made a corset my modesty panel, and I think it turned out all right. Just wanted to be as invisible as possible.
No, that's so good. It's always good to prioritize comfort. Don't make yourself uncomfortable in a cosplay. So I'll get you to come stand to the front and take a few poses for the camera. Absolutely beautiful. That was Caspin, everybody.
Next up from Twinning Cosplay, we've got Maddie as Lucy Hartfilia in the Leo and Virgo star dress from Fairy Tale. Make some noise for Maddie, everyone. What kind of techniques did you use to make this cosplay?
I used lots of beading all across here, and a first time making a high-low skirt, and I made these big wings as well out of cellophane and laminate, yeah.
Cellophane and laminate. Turn around so that everyone can see the wings in all their glory. They look absolutely gorgeous, especially the way the light hits them. What made you choose to cosplay as this character?
She's a very very strong character and one of my favorites from Fairy Tale. And who wouldn't want to be a fairy?
Who wouldn't want to be a fairy? Which part was the most difficult or the most time-consuming of this cosplay?
Definitely the skirt and the wig. The wig took quite a while as well.
Do we think it was time well spent? Take a step forward and pose for the cameras. Everyone put your hands together for Maddie as Lucy Hartfilia.
Alrighty, and after that stunning display, we're going to have Asta Cat as Beatrice from, please be patient with me, Umineko no Naku Koru ni. Now, this is the true definition of elegance right here. You look absolutely regal. So, first up, I'm going to ask, what's your favorite part?
It would be the bodice. I did all the pattern making and all the structure. So it's all boned and interfaced to get the silhouette. But I also put a bunch of tulle in the sleeves as well, so it all poofs out on its own. So yeah, it stays like that.
I love the silhouette. You look absolutely gorgeous. Were there any new techniques that you used that you hadn't used before?
Yeah, kind of. I'm still getting used to doing 3D printing. She did for this ring, and also this pipe. So it's a bit of a speed bump getting over trying to figure out how to use it all. Yeah.
Well, I think you did pretty well. It looks pretty good. I would have failed at 3D printing. I can't do that. And which part was the most difficult or like time consuming? What was the most difficult?
Honestly, with all the time I spent on it, I probably spent like 2/3 of it on the bodice. There was just very intensive garment, I think, yeah.
I feel like it's important to get that right and take the time. It gets a really nice base layer for you. So I'll get you to go up to the front and do a few beautiful poses for the camera. Alrighty, another round of applause. Another round of applause for Asta Cat.
All right, next up we have our second last entrant of the weekend. Put your hands together for Big Muscles Cosplay as Ceres Victoria from Hellsing Ultimate. Make some noise, everybody. That original Hellsing theme is such a bop. What is your favorite part of this costume?
My cannon. Everyone loves cannons. Censor myself there.
So well put together. What techniques did you use to make the cannon and also the rest of the cosplay?
So I 3D modeled the entire cannon and I made it so I could use standard PVC pipe, and I made this stock out of foam. The rest of the parts are 3D modeled to all fit together, just printed in PLA, which was fun. I drafted all the patterns for myself, and the jacket's fully lined, all the hems are hand sewn. Yeah.
Absolutely stunning. Put your hands together, please. And how did you make the vampire arm as well?
Ooh, that's just stretched spandex with some mesh poking out the side and glued rhinestones and fingernails.
It's just the definition of slay. What made you choose to cosplay as this character?
Oh, I've loved her since I was like 12. I love her so much. That's all. That's literally all.
Best character from Hellsing. Do we think she's done a good job? Do you think that they've done a good job? Take a step forward. Take a step forward. Pose for the cameras. Make some noise, everyone, for Big Muscles Cosplay as Ceres Victoria.
Alrighty, and I'm going to need you guys to put your hands together for our last, but definitely not least, cosplayer. We've got Kurakishi as Boot Hill from Honkai Star Rail. That is a sleigh. Everyone's favorite space cowboy that isn't from Cowboy Bebop. Alrighty. Now, you look stunning. What is your favorite part of the entire cosplay?
Okay, the cosplay is pretty flashy in itself, but surprisingly, my favorite part is the welt pockets in the back. They're just like, it's just because, oh.
Hat down.
They work pretty well, and like, I don't know, it's pretty handy to have pockets in a cosplay. Also, secret feature, so I've got robot hands, so I can't use my phone all day, right? You can actually pop the top of the robot fingers off and type pretty freely, so that's my second favorite part, I guess.
We love a functional cosplay. I don't have any pockets on me, so everything's free range at the moment. So what materials and techniques went into making this?
Most of it is just foam and prayers, but okay, this is all like 2mm foam, painted and stitched onto a stretch fabric. This top is like, I'm pretty sure it's just cotton. Everything is like everything is hand sewn and hand painted. Wait, can I like show off the back? You could like lift it up. There you go.
Did you paint that while it was on your back?
Oh, a bit difficult, but yeah, I just had to stretch my arm all the way around and do it.
It just had like a mirror in the background and a dream.
Even just instinct, pure instinct.
You've looked at Boot Hill just one too many times. A normal amount. How long did it take to put them all together?
I'd say like about a year. Just a lot of trial and error. Also, because hand sewing takes like triple the time it takes to sew with a sewing machine. Yeah.
So everyone here is wanting to get carpal tunnel, I see. Alrighty, and what part was probably the most time-consuming throughout the entire process?
Definitely patterning these robot arms. It's a lot of like, it was like masking tape over my arms, cut off, spread out on a piece of like onto the floor, traced multiple times, and then finally assembled and painted.
The masking tape technique never fails. So I'll get you to take a step forward into the light, pose a few times for the cameras. Beautiful. Round of applause for Kurakishi. And also, that was our last competitor, so can we have another round of applause for all of our competitors?
So now our judges have the truly unenviable task of going backstage to decide which competitors win what prizes in which categories. So they're going to go off and have a very lengthy and hopefully peaceful and non-violent conversation and discussion. But in the meantime, do not go anywhere because we will see our results very soon. In the meantime, we do have a performance for you from one of our mascots. Please put your hands together for our incredible mascot, Maka!
you went. I was wondering where you were. One moment she was taking a nap, and the next moment she had gone somewhere. Well, is everyone having a good day at Animaga? Thank you all for coming to the cosplay competition. We very much appreciate it. And thank you for indulging with Maka. Can we please get a huge round of applause for Maka's presentation today? What is this? Right, okay. For the people who weren't here yesterday, Maka decided to write a fanfic about us. And it was very grammatically wrong, historically wrong, and I basically had to drag her... What are you doing?
Nothing at all.
Why did Takakun just get a AO free notification?
What?
And what? And what, Pad?
Yeah, the fanfic I wrote, I've posted it everywhere. You guys should check out Anya and Marcus' origin story on Wattpad and AO3.
Don't. It's really bad. I was not able to correct it from her, and...
No, it's so good, guys. I promise you. If you weren't here yesterday, you need to read it, please. Also, leave kudos.
What?
Nothing. Nothing. Guys, help me, guys, please.
We'd like to call the MCs back on the stage. I have to go cat wrangle. Goodbye, everyone.
All right, can we hear it one more time, please, for Anya and Maka? And also our incredible volleys. Thank you so much. Pardon? And also a massive round of applause for Akakun, please. All righty.
All right, our judges, they're still deliberating. I'm pretty sure there is full WrestleMania back there. Are they ready? They are ready. They have beaten each other to the ground. Alrighty.
All right, please welcome to the stage our judges. I can't read my handwriting from there. Thank you very much. All right, brilliant. Ari, Hides, and Lumi, and also special guest MJ. Please welcome them to the stage. Huge round of applause, please, everyone.
Hello, Animaga. Thank you all for turning up for yet again another beautiful, stunning, amazing cosplay competition. Thank you, everyone who participated. Thank you so much. I really hope this gave everyone a lot of inspiration to either start cosplaying or level up your skills or even joining our competition next year. I hope this gave you a little spark of joy and it gives you that little fire to keep on going. So without further ado, we've got a few prizes to give out today. We had an insane turnout for participants, so honestly, thank you so much for giving it your all and showing up on stage. It's genuinely amazing to see all of you. So beautiful. Yeah, we had a really hard choice, but we've decided. So I think we'll start with our awards. We have 3 Judges' Choice Awards. We have our runner-up, and then we also have our Best in Show today. Now we're going to start off with our Judges' Choice Awards. Who wants to go first? You want to go?
As MJ said, we had an absolutely incredible showing today, and it was very difficult to try and pick out who we were going to give awards to. With our Judges' Choice, it is people that we want to encourage to keep building their skills, who we think have done an incredible job, and that we want to really push to keep working on what they've been doing. For my choice, it is a costume that, as you can probably tell, I am very much a fan of texture, of movement, and incorporating historical things. So I would like to award mine to Ren.
Down that way. Choreography.
I'm gonna fall off the stage.
Sure, I'll go next. So for my judge's choice, I picked a costume that, like, as everyone would know, I'm a big seams person. I love a really good needlework costume. I love something that I struggle to find anything wrong with it. I don't even think I did find anything wrong with it. I think they've left and I went, what did I just see? I don't even know anymore. I was confused by choices in the best way. Like when I'm confused and going, oh my God, that was so cool. So I would love to award my Judges Award to Apple Pie.
Congratulations! Come get your award. I believe we have one final Judge's Choice Award to give out.
Yes, and my award, so if you know me or have followed my social, I'm a big sucker for foam and armor. So, which is also why I'm not in a full suit of armor, because I thought that would be very difficult to judge. So I decided to award my Judges Award to this person because we've also, as a group of judges, we've also seen the progress throughout the years as well, and they've really improved, and we really like to give this award to them. So I award my Judges Award to Ray Day Cosplay.
Congratulations! Big round of applause for our beautiful Judges Award. We're nearly at the end, so I think we'd like to give out our runner-up award. Who's the runner-up today?
So our runner-up award, again, drum roll please. It was very difficult. We had a lot of good cosplays. But it goes to Straight Cosplay. And we'll talk a little bit about it.
We chose, we'll all talk about this, but we chose this cosplay due to the range of techniques that were displayed, especially techniques that were new to them. There's a lot of cleanliness, there's a lot of, eyeshadow dyed wig. Incredible, it looks fantastic.
For me, obviously, I got up and personal with his armor, with their armor. Looking at all the pieces, it's actually very functional. So they even lifted the knee up, workable, perfect.
I think both of us said in the judging room, I want to lick the armor. I don't know why. I want to also point out there was an amazing choice of fabrics. Like when we were looking at the reference picture, the colors are quite, there's not a lot of tones and texture to it, but by picking textured fabric, you bring a different sort of stage presence that's really interesting and captivating for us to look at, and probably for the audience too. So yeah.
Which does bring us to our final award today. We are now awarding our Best in Show for Animaga 2025. Can I get a huge straw for this last one?
For 2025 Animaga Best in Show, we would love to award this to Vi.
Woo! Come on up. Congratulations. Come up in here. Grab your award. I believe we've got some very nice words to say.
So I would highly recommend anyone to come and look at this costume up close. It is so clean. The fabric choices are stunning, and the fact that if they couldn't find a fabric in the right color, they've gone and dyed it. There's ombre dyeing in there that you might not be able to see because of stage lighting, but up close it's stunning. The embroidery that was machine designed by themselves, it's just a stunning costume. Please come and look at it if you can.
Definitely. What I really liked about it is the attachments, the connections, very, very neatly done. I think Heispera said most of my points.
I think one of the things about this as well is all of the scene placement is very thought through. So it is either very true to the game or it's hidden in a way that
It's a real garment, but it does not look like it is. It looks like it's just been pulled from the game, which is really impressive tailoring.
Do you guys want to come up and take a big photo at the front as well? Do one final pose for us. Everyone, give a huge round of applause for all of our winners, but also all of our participants. Thank you guys so much for signing up for our cosplay competition. Every year it just gets bigger, bigger and better. And I think there were like double the amount of participants this year. So honestly, I hope this gives everyone a little bit of inspiration and, you know, come sign up, come cosplay. We want more cosplayers up in the world. So thank you everyone for coming and watching our show today. And well, feel free to take your photos. Thank you everyone. Do our participants want to come up on stage and take one final photo with everyone? We really want to see everyone's costumes all up close, and we think everyone did such a good job, and it would be so lovely to take a photo all together. Does anyone need hands? Do we have everyone? Big silhouettes.
Everyone, can we have more huge round of applause for all of our entries in the Animaga 2025 cosplay competition? Put your hands together, stomp your feet, show your appreciation, make some noise, everybody. Thank you so much to all of our entrants who have made this such a magical cosplay competition at Animaga 2025. You've really upped the bar from last year, and we cannot wait to do things even bigger and better again next year at Animaga 2026. If all of our winners could come off the other way, please. All of our winners, come up to your left, please, so you can grab your prizes off Ty, please, and thank you. But thank you all so much for all the time and effort you put into this and all the courage you have shown in getting up on stage in front of everyone and in front of the whole world for the Animaga 2025 cosplay competition. Alrighty, our next event on the main stage is Animaga Idol at 3:45 p.m. So you have 45 minutes. Get out there, check out the Traders Hall. Check out Artists Alley. Enjoy every inch of this convention. We hope you are having a great time at Animaga 2025. We'll see you all here at 3:45 for Animaga Idol. Thank you all so much for coming, everybody, and take care of yourselves.